We'll continue taking it down after, but yes, we are finally stopping the party. Christmas is officially over. Now my Christmas tree will be up at home for another 2 months. But here, I know, I love the lights. So, so a couple of things. I just have to tell you guys. Some of you saw it on Facebook, but it was the coolest thing. So as much as I yell at you guys about, teach you guys about goal setting and visualization and affirmations and putting your goals in writing, I do the same thing at home with my kids all the time. And last night I walked into my son's room, 17 years in the making, and he had put this calendar up on the wall, and he had written in big letters over the really cute picture of the puppy. He thought, I said, well, you love dogs. He was like, Mom, I'm not 8. But he had written, wake up early, win the day, take it to the next level, in big Sharpie. And then he had marked all his goals periodically through the month. And I responded to him and I was like, he was like, see what I did? And I was like, yeah, that's really cool. And I walked out and I came back in and I said, I need to tell you, I kind of was nonchalant about that because I was so excited to see this. I didn't want you to think I was a total dork and be like, this is so great! And I'm just going to be real, this is so great! He was like, okay, Mom, thanks. But which is really neat to see, you know, those things that we teach you guys. That's life stuff, right? I mean, it's not just real estate, it's life. So I just appreciate how learning-based you guys are because it really makes our day when you guys, is there any way we could do that after the team meeting? Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm going to launch into paydays, and then we've got massive discussion to have. Evan is going to make his first attempt at...
Can we turn that off, please? We should have gone over this.
We should have practiced. That's not how we did. This is called Right Into the Fire. So if your name gets butchered, you can just yell at him. You have my total permission to totally go after him. I don't know where we are. I'm here to help. You know what? Yeah, I'm here to help. Linwood? I'm going to bring Linwood into it. You're here to stand beside.
I've got
moral support.
You're good.
Because I can't look and pro at the same time. It's already damage driven as it is. So you can just help him with the names.
Shayna.
No. Go ahead. It's all yours. You can keep it, sister. Thank you.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Nathan Barrett.
Not here.
Not here.
Oh, clap. Oh, thank you, Janine.
Yes. Leslie Bailey.
That was less.
I know.
Linwood, are you helping?
Well, I can't help if he's like spouting out stuff. I don't know.
Or you could be the
Birkestrand.
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 Nope, not here.
Nope.
Not here.
No.
That's Stephen Olin.
Yeah.
Close.
That's a
different
So
name that you
close.
can't spell.
Bob Holden.
Not here.
Chris Nicole.
In Austin. Or Arizona.
Randy Groom.
Kevin
That
Cross.
is a
I thought you could throw harder than that to Kevin, right?
no, Kevin and I have an arrangement.
He doesn't have his hockey mask on.
It's
So.
in writing and it involves workers' comp insurance, so we're just not going to talk about that.
Stephen Day.
Oh, I know you're there. Yes, welcome back. Family jewels.
This next one's on here a lot. Matt Dimmick.
Right on the
Kira Dreyer.
Not here.
Chris Justo.
Where is he?
Or you
Slow down.
Slow down. He's on slow and Soldotna. He ended up in the
Ed
top 10.
Erickson.
Yeah.
You saw him yesterday, too.
Yep, he was there yesterday. Yep.
Lisa Frazier.
Lisa, not here.
Mark Frenzel. Kristen Gomez.
Right there. Yay.
Christina Gomez.
That's all.
That was like the option. That was the.
Hey, Joe, we desperately need some assistance in the clapping.
Was it your first time?
Clarissa,
Jaguar.
it takes a village.
This one can't be
Supposed to be
right.
helping here. I don't know. It was like, I don't know what that is.
I don't know who that is.
What?
Whoa.
Liz.
Liz
Coconut?
Liz Steele. It's Liz Steele.
I have my W bag. Wow.
Vicky Hudson.
Nailed it. Keep going. She's gonna go river. I did get me. Liz had an incredible year, by the way.
Let's show you what.
See, he's whispering.
Kate Kuchelski.
She's over there. Or no, she's not. That's Kim Hartman. I'm confused.
100 days of training. Work with me.
Shayna Lanto.
Kristen Hollis.
Lindsay Larson.
Lindsay. Did I say Lindsay? No.
Terry Lee.
No. Yay, Terry.
Paul Leishman.
Terry Lee doubled the business last year, by the way. You see her. So congratulations.
Forrest Lock.
Not here?
Guy B.
Yeah, it's not here.
No.
No problem.
Okay.
I trust you.
Okay.
Linwood, I trust you.
Well, thank you.
Amy Mackey Hornett.
My arm's getting cold.
Irvin Malka.
Oh, was that their first one with us?
I think so.
I think it might have been.
Jonathan
Yes.
Mapes.
The entire Debbie team is here. Good job. He's homesick.
Mr.
You know what, Steve? Take that to him for me. I don't do that very often, but
Justin McGee.
not here.
Karen McMaster. Scars.
That's impressive. You even got the hyphen and everything.
It's not even there, too.
I
Not
know.
even there. It's like so long.
It's my own. Christy Mock.
In Paris, France, Europe, somewhere. Oh, yeah.
Reed Moore.
I'll let you guys. She's in Jared.
Kareem Muir.
Jared has another one too.
Oh, I got Jared.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yes, I hit him on
was
the way
looking out for
in.
you, buddy. Thank you.
Diet Owen.
Right here. Yay.
It's right in between.
Fred Owen.
Hey,
Impressed,
we need
right?
to be a little more precise with this stuff because we're not a very confident clapping
you need
group right
leadership.
now. Give it to us so we can.
That's gonna be a coaching class.
The art of the
Amy
clap.
Peltier. Did I say it right?
You did. You're
Really,
on the
it
roll.
should be Peltier.
Thank you,
Right,
French
right.
Canadian.
That's the French Canadian. Says the
Next week, all the names will be in
Hit
French.
us with that
We're
Karen
going
Perkins.
bilingual.
Really reading is it the French word.
Oh,
Joe Presterkoff.
very good.
Clint Pearson. Daniel Potts.
No.
Ricky Radford. That's only one of them.
Freddie did 21 million this year. Y'all, 3 years ago, I sent me a sign on Facebook. 3 years ago, she literally had zero business. Zero. Left a team, had nothing, single mom, 4 kids. Literally stayed at the office 12, 13, 14 hours calling expireds for over a month until she got her business cranking. Talk about, you want to talk to a tenacious person, get on the phone and call her. She doesn't say much, so it won't be a long conversation. But
She probably won't take your call. But leave a message.
talk to me.
Dustin Renner.
Yes?
John Rodriguez.
Yes?
No.
No? Oh.
Julie Simmons. Beth Simpson.
She's
She's so skinny now. I didn't see her. She lost so much weight, I didn't even see her.
Lindsay Sizemore.
I know.
Where'd she go?
Oh gosh.
He left you.
Stuart Smith.
Oh, I figure you can handle the rest of those.
Joe. Nope, Joe's on her home.
Are we not doing that anymore?
We'll have the rhythm down here soon, I promise.
Christopher Thomas. Oh, I missed that. Jen Stalka.
You missed Sandra.
No, I didn't miss that one.
I got it all.
Elizabeth Spikes.
Are you fine?
Erica Tynes. Janice Tolbert. Ryan Tolson.
1 or 2.
2. Jason Trout. Tanya Webley.
Yep, wait. You're good.
Kylie Wise.
Yeah, we're good. All right.
Yay!
You know, I'm going to say that was pretty impressive for your first. It's harder than it looks, you guys. It actually
fairness, I spent time prepping Jacob before his first time, so.
Yeah.
So,
Scared to death.
he had to wing it on his
No,
own.
no. Okay, well, that's because we were busy lead generating for the last hour
Yep.
before teaming. Dead
Endar's
serious.
class.
Dead serious. We were on the phone with agents, calling them and inviting them to Endar's class. Okay. Gratitude. What are we thankful for? Becca makes me be an extrovert. I'm grateful for all the. It looks like it says beer, so I'm just going to skip through that one.
John.
The fact that Red Bull can give you wings. Grateful to be at KW. Grateful for Ravens. Okay. I'm grateful for the EA forum pointing me in the right direction. Grateful for our awesome leadership at KW that keeps everything going. I don't know who they're talking about. The Becca, the Stapley sisters. We're just going to call this the Becca, Lady, and Janine affirmation period for the rest of the year. The Stapley sisters and the wonderful laughs we have. Comfortable shoes. Oh, amen to that. The front desk, Allison, Jen T, and Butch. I finally got in the quiz. Yes. So I felt sorry for me. Becca, happy smiling face that greets me when I come in. The hope that someday someone will put candy in the candy jar. My education, God, family, my fiance, and my job. Allison Bradley. Nicole for your help with more info. Hair ties. Oh, that's the truth. Vinny for your help with MLS. That was a Vinny Clark shout out. It's a really dark piece of paper. Jen Toomer. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Matt. I know you're writing notes. My son, my husband, and my parents. So thankful I am starting my career at Keller Williams. I am grateful for chocolate. Thanks for opportunities, positive energy, loved ones. Kimberly at First National and exceptional realtors. To the 5th floor events to look forward to. Rockstar, thank you all for the month's supply. That would be Janine. For those of you who didn't see, Janine got 30 rock stars on her 30th birthday. So, grateful for life. Oh, coffee. I have to get the light just right. Total awesomeness, Babecca. Jen Toomer, apparently my message got through. Still chocolate.
I wrote all those actually.
Energy drinks. Toomer and Allison's constant patience in the face of our unending dumb questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question.
Really?
I'm not referring to our conversation last night. The beautiful Becca, who is a saving grace. Finding a fabulous place to work, smiles and hugs, warmer weather soon, more daylight. That's what I'm looking forward to. So grateful. I'm extremely grateful for all the KW admin. Without you, I would be lost. DT. Love in my life, family. Some of those darker ones are hard to read. Having bold again. My first quarter is starting out great. Love that. Coffee. That seems to be a theme as well. My sweet boy's smile. My sweet little boy's smile. I know the feeling on that one. That's awesome. So, just keep that attitude of gratitude going. And I want to launch from there right into, so we can get into our topic, training information. How many of you got and watched, it's a two-part question, the video we sent out yesterday? Okay.
That's it?
How many of you got the video we sent out yesterday but didn't watch it? Okay, this is another layer of communication because we're trying to make sure there is so much going on here. It's very easy. Have you ever had like something happens and you're like, how I didn't even know about that? But the reality is it was on the Daily Digest, it's on the training calendar, it's on Facebook. You just missed it. You're busy. You're bumping and rolling. I get it. So we are going to every Monday morning put out a quick video. I think it was 1 minute and 7 seconds or something like that. It just gives you a quick rundown of what's going on in the next week to 10 days. So you can be aware of what's happening and we can get people, engaged. So what was on that video is kind of what I'm going to highlight today. MREA Book Club today, yes.
So who do you talk to if you didn't get that video?
Front desk.
Not me.
We'll just forward it.
Because I don't have it.
You need to talk to the OP.
One more reason why I love you. Okay, Millionaire Real Estate Agent Book Club. starts today, immediately after. I'm just gonna tell you now, we're playing this little fast and loose because we have the book club and we have Ignite, the launch coaching program booked here at the same time. So the smaller room, the smaller group is gonna go up to a conference room. The bigger group will keep this and we'll figure out where we're going. So just stay put if you're doing the MRA book club. How many of you guys have registered for the gala? Okay, if you haven't registered, get your tickets. Guys, there's all kinds of fun and crazy awards happening. So get there because you never know who's on the list. It's gonna be awesome. We have what, 150?
185.
Wow,
right
that went
now.
up from yesterday even. We've got 185 people already confirmed.
Wow.
It's gonna be packed, fun, dancing, awards, dinner, potentially red Kool-Aid beverages, so it's gonna be great. Get registered the 15th.
Yes,
Which
tomorrow.
is tomorrow, is the deadline to do so. So if you haven't done it, don't put it off. We have to order plates of food. So please do it now. Dara and Ed's class on Wednesday the 22nd. Agent Financials. How many of you guys took that a year ago when it was offered? How many of you guys are taking it again? Yeah, exactly, right? They are literally, I think, and I think I can say this unequivocally, the best in the business at running a really great business. If they're not the best, they're in the top 2 or 3. They volunteered 3 hours of their time to share with us how that works, their systems, how they run their business from the financial model. It is an incredible class. Yvonne and I were just on the phones calling agents from other companies, inviting them, to come. Guys, this is a great profit share opportunity. Call your friends at other companies. It's a free class. It's open to everybody. They're not going to get pitched. They will walk away and learn something. So Wednesday the 22nd from 1 to 4. Next thing I want to hit real quickly, and I'm going to spend no more than 5 minutes on this. I think we can cover it. We're really trying to put together, I'll just be honest, one of our focuses this year is increasing attendance to the team meeting. We feel like we've offered really great value, and we feel like it's time to ramp it up another notch. So what I would love to hear from you guys real quickly, what do you want out of team meetings? What topics can we cover that you say, man, I will carve out an hour of my week and be there because that is so valuable to me. So can you guys we have our ideas, we know what we think, but we may not be right. So throw it at me, yes ma'am.
I really like your Trump's the Judge.
Okay.
I think you should hold commission checks and just distribute them.
At the library.
I was gonna say. you wanna jump in on this one?
Okay, what else?
I'd like to see more donuts.
More donuts.
That'd be awesome.
Keeping us in that positive
We'd have
and
to
right
change meeting
mindset
time then.
really
Oh,
changes
yeah.
things.
Mindset.
No, this is right
Awesome.
about perfect right here.
Okay, what else?
Language of real estate.
Okay, so we'll always have a monthly stat meeting, and that's where we'll bring the language of real estate into for sure. What else?
And you can show the company right here if you want there.
Oh, I can do that? You're giving me permission to talk about the fact that we took #1 market share last year finally? Okay, thank you. I'll be happy. I get to say it now, it's been a full year.
Yep.
What else?
So you're so awesome, we can't think of anything else.
Well, we were talking about the, bulletproofing the transactions or problem transactions discussion. I think that's.
We're doing today, yeah, but we can probably do that more.
Quarterly.
Once a month, have a little deal on there.
We got a lot of that on the discussion of leadership.
Yep, I got that one down. Yep.
Maybe some panels of folks doing specific.
Certain business models or.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, what else?
Can we do like a marketing minute?
No, we cannot do another party. What?
I'm bringing
I
that
just-
regardless. Just like a marketing minute, just with tips for photos, for staging, for different things, but just really short lived.
Okay, cool, great idea. Anything else?
Maybe have Chris Stevens or one of the lenders that we use or like have come in and tell us what's new with lending.
Lindsay is here for that purpose, exactly.
Especially right
Yeah,
now.
and updates, because I know they're changing the HUDs, they're
Mhm.
changing lending, so those
Yeah.
updates are really,
Yep.
really useful.
What else? Okay, we'll set the
Monthly
agenda.
parties would be good.
Huh?
Monthly parties.
With donuts.
Monthly parties with
With
donuts.
donuts.
Yeah.
Concerts.
So if I have food, you'll be here, is basically what you're doing.
Music.
I think doing more with less, expense management.
Exceptional customer service.
And that is absolutely on our agenda.
That would be good.
What else?
Making repeat customers.
Yeah, raving fans, that's kind of our theme for the year. Totally agree. Anything else? Okay, cool, great ideas, we can run with that. So before we go, wanna give you a quick second, sorry I put you on the spot. How did we do with our goals? You wanna give us any quick updates?
You guys are rock stars.
Well, no, we try.
Okay, every Keller Williams office, including Anchorage, and you guys kind of had a little bit of a slow start to the year, and
Some makeup to do.
you did, and you guys did it. Every single Keller Williams office met their warranty goals.
Awesome.
It's not working.
Now we have a party.
Sound.
Nice!
With donuts.
Yes!
Or
You say donuts
breakfast
enough
and
times,
donuts
man. It's
or
awesome.
Whatever, we all get with you guys and we can discuss
Absolutely.
what works best for your offices as far as to celebrate that. But yeah, you guys closed out at a little over 400 units for the year. We set the goal at 365, which is a warranty a day, thinking that that was actually a really big goal because it increased your numbers by about 175% over last year. So not only did you do it, you blew that one out of the water. Eagle River, all on their own, they did over 50. That was their goal. They closed out almost at 70. Originally in for Keller Williams in Wasilla, we were going to take all 3 offices and combine them. They didn't need Kristen Cole's numbers at all.
Kristen sells a ton of them herself.
Yes, so Kristen, actually, we've got, they've actually come back full force with us. They were giving us about 50% of their business, and their numbers doubled the last half of this year as well. But we took them out of the numbers that we counted for Wasilla, and they still crushed it.
Awesome.
So Kite Lucas's office and the main office is all that we counted for that, and all 3 goals that were set were attained. So now we need to get some thought on board.
Exactly. So the reason I think this is important, I'm so glad Melinda's here. First of all, y'all, she is, they help sponsor so many things. They're sponsoring the gala, yes? We're working on t-shirts. They're working on helping us potentially with the t-shirts that we give you guys at Family Reunion. They're a huge part of our business. But understand it's not just about, the reason it's important is exactly what we're talking about today. A home warranty is a big part of risk management and keeping your deals together. There are times when a warranty will save your deal. And are you able to stick around for the whole meeting today, or do you have to buzz out? Will you feel free to jump in as we talk if there's anything that you think the warranty can kind of add to those discussions? Absolutely, I appreciate it. Lindsay, thanks for being here. Anything you want to add, updates, any information you can share with us? Lindsay Schramm?
I'll just take the floor from you. So qualified mortgages started last week. You guys probably saw a lot of stuff on the news, are still seeing a lot of stuff on the news. Most lenders in Alaska have been meeting the mass of the guidelines for qualified mortgages for quite a while. The big change that you're going to see is that when we have seasonal employees, so that's fishermen, construction workers, people who are working in the trades through unions, and also new to working on the slope workers, the way we have to calculate their income, if we can use their income at all, has changed dramatically. And so those are the people, when you find out what they're doing and stuff, you want to make sure that if they're pre-qualified, that the person took the time to do it right under the new set of rules, and if they're not, that they get in with the lender right away.
Excellent. Any questions on that, or questions for Lindsay? Again, guys, this dovetails right into keeping your deals together. So let's just take the conversation that direction. A lot of you guys were here last week. Can anybody kind of spout out some of the stuff we talked about in terms of how do we keep our deals from falling apart? A lot of us experienced a higher rate of DFTs last year than normal. There's always going to be some deals that don't come together, and sometimes that's actually the right thing for the buyer or the seller. but sometimes it's not. And we've had, you know, a lot of people with some frustration about keeping their deals together. So what were some of the tactics that we only had about 15, 20 minutes last week. What did we mention?
Pre-listing home inspections.
Pre-listing home inspection. Absolutely. What else?
Be very clear in setting the expectations.
Okay, very clear, and I want to dive into that a little further here in a minute. What else?
We talked a lot about dates, paying attention to dates.
Contract dates. You know, and I'm going to stop here for a second. Guys, I don't know how strongly I can say this. You are writing a legally binding contract. It's not a piece of paper. I think sometimes we maybe take that for granted. And we're thinking about getting the deal and forgetting that we're putting someone into a contract. And what is the definition of a contract? Make one up. What's the definition of a contract? You guys know what a contract is?
A legally binding agreement.
Legally binding agreement between two parties. And if that agreement does not come to fruition, there are consequences. You're the fiduciary to that contract. So do you think the dates matter? How many times, I'm as guilty of it as anybody in this room, do we blow through the contract and just want to get it in contract and don't even know what the dates are? Or forget to pay attention to them? Or just not even looking? When we're guiding someone through a legally binding contract with potential ramifications on them. When someone could lose $1,000 earnest money, that's a big deal. Go for it.
Well, and even more than that, the market's changed. I mean, I got into the market when it was going down. I have a seller right now, Jacob and I have a seller right now, that he's not signing the extension, and we've already told the buyers, you do not perform, we're out because we have a backup offer. And I mean, it's down, and I feel bad for this other agent. I really do. Because
on the other side.
I absolutely do. But guess what? He's not changing his mind. You know, so if they don't perform, doesn't matter that the lender didn't get this, or they didn't get the copy of this, or underwriting was slow, or anything else. He's like, this offer's better. There, you know, I mean, he's daring them. You know, don't
And
perform. I'm out.
Yeah. Well, and what happens? What are the consequences to a seller? Let's talk about. You know, we think about earnest money a lot and getting our earnest money back. Let's talk about a seller. What are the consequences to a seller when a deal falls apart?
Time on the market.
Agent days on market.
Okay, what does that mean in dollars? What does that mean to them?
Well, buyers don't like to look at a house that's been on the market for 60 days, even if 55 of it was tied up in something that had nothing to do with the seller.
Absolutely.
You have to try to sell that, but you're already coming from a disadvantage almost.
It's kind of stigmatized a little bit.
Yep.
Yep, they kind of become stigmatized. What else do they lose?
Another month or two of mortgage and utilities.
Absolutely. What if their mortgage is $2,200 a month? And we've been in contract for 45 days. That's $2,200 plus $1,100 plus now the time it's going to take. So now you're looking at about $6,000 in cost to the seller. It's a big deal, right? Plus utilities, plus insurance. It adds up. Do you understand the weight of what you do? Do you think the dates matter? Because that can be the difference between saving some money for your client or not, right? What else did we talk about?
Ordering everything up front to get all of the due diligence.
And I really want to stop there and focus on that. So, what are your thoughts about this? Due diligence up front. Kind of talk to me about how this works for you. How can this change how you do business? I'm sure some of you do it great, and so I'm not saying everybody in the room. But what is the normal course of action? Yeah.
Well, it's not the normal course of action, but we started ordering everything up front a couple of years ago. Well, when I was a single agent, because I didn't have time to do it later. What I found is that as lending got more and more complicated, no offense over there.
I don't make the rules.
You know, it allows them to do what they need to do. I mean, good God in heaven, condo questionnaires, shoot me in the head right now. But if you have everything up front, you've already started that process. It gives them the time to fix whatever needs to be fixed on that end. You know, or if you know you have that easement. I mean, things are tightening up. You know, that little, Kevin and I had a deal where the stupid wellhead was like 2 inches over on the as-built. Huge deal. Could have DFT'd the deal. You know, I mean, if you have that as-built in the first week, you can go back to the surveyor and say, hey, is it really here? Is it not? Rather than the day of closing, panicking and trying to,